Listen, you gotta stop acting like you don't know what you know. Stop acting like you don't see what you see. Stop acting like that thing, that person, that situation doesn't give you a rumbling in your gut that reveals the absolute truth. Because every time you do that, you betray yourself. And when you betray yourself, you invite others in to betray you. Stop acting like you don't know what you know.
In 2007, Oprah Winfrey opened up a boarding school in South Africa. The academy had salons and gyms in it. Allegations have surfaced that this school was a front for child trafficking. These girls would be allegedly groomed to be ready for sale. Oprah handpicked the young girls who attended her school based on physical appearance, but it wasn't long until word got out about what really the school was about. Turns out these young girls were being touched or broken in by one of the employees there to allegedly get them ready for clients. Authorities found out about it, and the employee was charged with 13 counts of getting inappropriate with kids. Turns out at least 6 girls aged 13 to 15 were allegedly systematically and ritualistically targeted. Oprah went on record saying she was going to look at the situation, but after her investigation, the employee was cleared of any wrongdoing, and some allege Oprah had a hand in trying to cover it up. But these incidents continue to rock the school, including a newborn baby being found unalived at the school, which some say was for trafficking.
In order for it to work, it has to be somebody you know, somebody you admire, somebody you respect, or maybe even love. And it feels good. I mean, if you're 7 years old and somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis, it feels.
Iyanla Vanzant, once a trusted protege of Oprah Winfrey and a rising star on the Oprah Winfrey Show, has broken his silence with shocking allegations. These claims go beyond accusations of ego and exploitation. They hint at something far more sinister. Yen alleges that Oprah has long been connected to a shadowy network of manipulation, exploitation, and even trafficking for decades. Oprah has been celebrated as a symbol of hope and empowerment, building an empire that inspires millions worldwide. However, Yen asserts that beneath the polished surface lies a troubling reality, a secretive and unethical side to Oprah's power that allegedly preys on the vulnerable. Rumors of trafficking scandals and unchecked greed are now swirling, casting a shadow over Oprah's billion-dollar brand. If true, these revelations could fundamentally alter the way the world perceives one of its...
That's the thing that's so upsetting to me. It's not like it's just me that knows this story.
Other people know.
A lot of people know.
They're still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
From what I've seen, every time somebody tries to bring up a public name and they have a lot of money and power and a publicity machine behind them, the person who does the accusing is the one that ends up looking bad.
They would pull away the better-looking younger kids and keep them for their own after party, and it would turn into a pool party. And then they'd have their rules. Oh, there's no swimsuits on in the pool.
Most beloved icons. This isn't just a story of betrayal. It's an expose that raises a chilling question. Is Oprah Winfrey hiding dark secrets behind her public persona? Prepare to see a side of Oprah no one ever expected. Oprah Winfrey's rise to power is the stuff of legends. She built an empire on authenticity, empathy, and an uncanny ability to connect with people's struggles. From her groundbreaking talk show to her media ventures, Oprah became a beacon of hope, philanthropy, and self-empowerment. She wasn't just a celebrity, she was a cultural icon, but as the adoration grew, so did her control over narratives and the people around her. Enter Iyanla Vanzant, a once loyal mentee and rising star who credited her early fame to Oprah's platform. However, their relationship took a dark turn. Yen describes a troubling pattern of control and manipulation, alleging that Oprah systematically undermined her to maintain dominance. What began as mentorship devolved into sabotage, raising serious questions about Oprah's ethics. Yen's revelations go far beyond professional rivalry. They expose a chilling narrative of exploitation and control. She recounts personal experiences of being manipulated and exploited, suggesting that this behavior wasn't an isolated incident, but part of a larger, systemic issue within Oprah's empire. Behind the public image of empowerment, Yen argues, was a calculated system of influence designed to exploit rather than uplift. The fallout between Yen and Oprah may only be the beginning of a far more disturbing story. For decades, Oprah's talk show was a household staple, but at what cost?
She always have this body? This is... Stand up just a moment, because no one saw you come in standing up. Now, this is what I call a body.
Cost? Many are now questioning whether its heartwarming facade concealed a darker reality. Yan's warnings shine a spotlight on the exploitation of
I was like the chattel.
Mental stability.
Or a child, like be seen and not heard. And you look at it through today's eyes when Oprah's like, stand up and show me your body. That was so not okay, really. Especially from Oprah.
Another
guests whose vulnerabilities often became fodder for sensationalism and ratings. Take, for example, the infamous Cindy Crawford incident. On live television,
there's a big old kiss right there. Wow, it's so wonderful to see you.
Oprah asked the supermodel to showcase her body, reducing her to an object under the public gaze. Was this moment, and others like it, a glimpse into a pattern of exploitation hidden behind the guise of empowerment? These allegations may force the world to reconsider the legacy of an icon once thought untouchable. Cindy Crawford later revealed how humiliated she felt during that moment, sparking widespread debates about Oprah's true priorities. Was she empowering women, as her brand proclaimed, or exploiting them for entertainment and ratings? This incident, and others like it, cast a shadow over Oprah's legacy, raising uncomfortable questions about the cost of her success and the narrative she controlled to maintain her empire. Another uncomfortable moment involved NFL quarterback Drew Brees. Oprah's apparent lack of understanding regarding his birthmark led to insensitive remarks, sparking criticism about her lack of awareness and sensitivity. This incident added to the growing list of situations where Oprah's actions appeared to contradict the empathy and understanding she was celebrated for, further fueling debates about the authenticity of her public persona. These incidents reflect a troubling pattern of prioritizing entertainment and shock value over the dignity of Oprah's guests. However, the most unsettling moment came during a discussion about physical abuse in children, where Oprah made casual and controversial comments about how such experiences might feel good. This shocking statement sparked outrage, with critics accusing her of normalizing predatory.
The trial of a former dormitory matron charged with 6 students at Oprah Winfrey School for Girls in South Africa is resuming. Prosecutors say former dorm matron Tina Virginia Makopo tried to kiss and fondle the girls. She's also accused of kicking and hitting some of them. Makopo pleaded innocent to 14 charges of indecent assault and criminal injury in South Africa. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the ex-headmistress of the $40 million school is suing Winfrey for defamation. The suit claims someone would conclude from Winfrey's comments that the school employee knew of the and was actively involved in covering it up.
I was, needless to say, devastated and really shaken to my core.
Winfrey said she was disappointed in the former headmistress. The TV talk show host also made comments about students who felt there was an atmosphere of repression at the school.
And I spoke to all the girls personally, and I encouraged all of them, any of them who had actually been harmed, to please come forward.
The lawsuit asked for more than $250,000 in damages.
Behavior. The moment raised profound questions about her motivations and worldview. Were these isolated lapses in judgment, or signs of a more systematic and sinister agenda? Yan's warnings paint a darker picture of Oprah's empire, suggesting it wasn't solely built on compassion. Could the exploitation and insensitivity displayed on her show be just the surface of a much deeper, hidden narrative of power and abuse? In 2007, Oprah opened the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, a $50 million initiative hailed as a beacon of hope for disadvantaged girls. The project was celebrated as a transformative effort to empower young women through education. But the vision soon darkened. Shortly after its opening, disturbing allegations emerged about abuses within the school. Employees entrusted with the safety of the students were accused of heinous crimes, including physical and sexual abuse. One dormitory matron, in particular, faced accusations of assaulting several students. Although she was later acquitted, whispers of a cover-up persisted, leaving many questioning whether justice had truly been served or deliberately obstructed. These incidents cast a long shadow over Oprah's legacy, forcing the world to grapple with the question: could the carefully curated image of empowerment and compassion mask a far darker reality? The growing storm of allegations surrounding Oprah Winfrey has cast a long shadow over her once pristine legacy. From Iyanla Vanzant's explosive claims of exploitation and manipulation to chilling incidents tied to her South African school, the woman once celebrated as a cultural icon and philanthropist now faces intense scrutiny. In one horrifying incident, a newborn was found dead in a student's bag at the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, raising deeply troubling questions about what was happening behind the academy's closed doors. Rumors of girls disappearing after graduation have since fueled conspiracy theories, alleging connections to trafficking networks. What was initially heralded as a sanctuary for empowerment has begun to resemble something far more sinister. Iyanla's warnings add a chilling layer to these revelations. She implies that the scandals aren't isolated but part of a larger, coordinated network cloaked in philanthropy. Could the very institution meant to uplift vulnerable girls have become a pipeline for exploitation? Allegations of grooming and trafficking suggest a disturbing reality that demands answers. Was the school a genuine effort to give back or a carefully constructed cover for something far darker? Oprah's immense power has also drawn attention to her connections with controversial figures, including Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced Hollywood mogul convicted of sexual assault. Despite Oprah distancing herself from Weinstein after his downfall, images of their close association have fueled suspicions about her ties to powerful elites. Critics and conspiracy theories alike have pointed to her connections, alleging involvement in secretive networks and trafficking rings. Though such claims remain unproven, they resonate with Iyanla's warnings that Oprah's power and influence have shielded her from accountability. Even comedian Trevor Noah's lighthearted remarks about Oprah's controversies carried an undertone of critique, reflecting public skepticism about the woman who once symbolized hope and empowerment. As allegations of exploitation and misconduct mount, they have begun to reshape the narrative of Oprah's empire. Iyanla Vanzant has positioned herself as a truth-teller, challenging Oprah's dominance and exposing a side of her empire hidden beneath decades of media adoration. Iyanla's claims of a darker, predatory network tied to exploitation and trafficking have struck a chord with those who believe that no one, not even the most powerful figures, should be above accountability. The South African school scandals, from missing girls to abuse allegations, raise deeply unsettling questions. How were these incidents resolved so quickly, and why does Oprah appear untouchable in the face of such damning accusations? Iyanla's call for accountability resonates as the public demands transparency and truth. What was once seen as benevolence is now being questioned as manipulation. The controversy surrounding Oprah Winfrey's legacy has sparked a reckoning that could redefine her place in history. Is she truly the inspirational icon the world believed her to be, or does her immense power conceal a darker truth? As the world watches, the answers to these questions may shape her legacy forever.